And candidates joining secondary school under the new curriculum will not sit a national entry examination. President Uhuru Kenyatta says this is aimed at ensuring total transition of learners from primary to secondary school as the country moves to enhance skills-based learning. And as Sam Gituku reports, the new curriculum will require billions of shillings to implement a plan to have 6 years of learning at secondary schools.
When the current grade 3 learners reach grade 6 in 3 years' time, they will all be assured of a place at the secondary school level. Theirs will be an easier task, unlike now, where candidates transitioning to secondary school have to sit KCPE for Form 1 selection.
That the lower secondary, which is grades 7, 8, and 9, should now be domiciled in our secondary schools. That there will be no examinations in Standard 6, which shall ensure that we have now 100% transition from primary through to secondary school.
Under the new curriculum, learners are to spend 6 years in primary school, another 6 at secondary school, divided into 2 levels. The lower secondary level is uniform for all learners, but they will choose their areas of interest at senior secondary when they join grade 10. The CBC task force seeking ways of smooth implementation of the new curriculum, tasked with the responsibility to recommend which secondary schools will be assigned what areas of specialization among arts and sports science, social sciences and sciences. The president emphasizing the need for parents to allow their children to explore their talents and abilities.
Ukiangalia ule Steve Jobs wa Apple, ukiangalia huyu wa Microsoft, sijui anaitwa nani, Gates huyu, hakuna mmoja wao alienda university. Lakini wakija hapa unaona maprofesa wanakimbia kushika mkono tu, hata sio hata sisi marais jameni, ukiambiwa ati wanakuja unaanza kujivaa sawa na kusoma uone ni nini yaweza kukuangukia huko katikati.
The president was speaking at the 3rd CBC conference that endorsed the progress made in the new curriculum rollout, but not without criticism. The Kenya National Union of Teachers has released a research report detailing shortfalls in the curriculum implementation. The report cites that the new curriculum was based on no research to justify its implementation, that CBC ignores cognitive skills for learners on how to analyze, evaluate and synthesize complex issues as the 844 system teaches. While hailing availability of books for learners at schools, the NAT report indicates that CBC has not improved teachers' delivery in the classroom and that there are no learning and teaching technologies in schools to support the new curriculum. NAT still questioning the process that was followed in arriving at the new curriculum. NAT report therefore recommends discontinuation of the new curriculum and that Professor Magoha must seek consensus from all stakeholders. But the government believes it has done due diligence in a program that will define President Kenyatta's legacy as he leaves office in 3 years' time.
I very much hope that the concerns the Kenya National Union of Teachers is raising will be listened to seriously and deeply.
We have had public participation at the highest level, where we have had 47 different dialogues which were open to the general public without control. Inputs were taken, Your Excellency, and nobody should say that he or she has been gagged.
Usije sasa tuanze kusema hakuna classroom, watoto wako chini ya miti. Afadhali mtoto awe chini ya miti na kitabu na kalamu na mwalimu, badala ya awe anatembea barabara za Nairobi na chupa ya glue kwa mapua.
With clarity dawning on how the implementation of the junior secondary school will be, the next step will now be on dedication of billions of shillings in terms of resources for the expansion of secondary schools when the first class of junior secondary school will become a reality. Sam Gituku, TV, Nairobi.